Hi there. This is going to be pepper grinding day. So I have a selection of nice dry peppers, as you can hear. These ones here have been hanging in the basement. These are all mostly, I think nearly all of these except for this one here and this one. The thicker ones are Jimmy Nardellos. That's a Jimmy. That one might be. The rest of these are all Corbaci, which is I think it's Hungarian or Turkish maybe. Corbaci. Anyway, it makes a good ground pepper, dry pepper. And these are, I just tried these are the last lipsticks I had, and I wasn't expecting them to dry, but they've dried really nicely, as you can hear. They're crunchy. And then I have a few more here. I think this is some Jimmy Nardellos. I think that was a Nardello, and that's a Corbaci. So that's the three different types of pepper: Corbaci, lipstick, and Jimmy Nardello. So I'm just going to sort through them. I'm going to cut them into smaller pieces and grind them in my coffee mill. And this was some I did earlier, and it's been excellent. I half filled this from the last time, and I was expecting it to go mouldy because I wasn't sure that all the moisture was out, but it's been perfect. The smell and the taste is really good. Not strong. None of these peppers are hot peppers. They're all just sweet peppers, but it's excellent for adding to meats, cooking meats and things like that. Anyway, I'll be back when I've got some ready to grind. Hi, back again with the peppers. This is them destrung, and the bigger lipsticks were no good, and that's why they were mouldy. They were mouldy down inside too deep. There's probably parts of it that's edible, but I'm not going to put it in with the other. So the lipsticks didn't work as I think I had one of the four, but these are all pretty mouldy, not nice. So, and then some of these others are discolored and black, and I noticed there's some of them. So any that have got black, or I have enough peppers that I'm not gonna. This one here went black for some reason. So anything that's like that I'm not going to put in, so I'm pretty fussy. All these are all good. These are all good and dry. So what I found best with these is just to cut the tops off with scissors, and just cut them into small pieces, as I have here already. And now's a good time to save seeds. When you cut the top off, you can shake seeds out of the top, so the thick end. But I can't do I'll try and cut one here. Can't do it with holding the camera. I'll do it this way. So you get lots of seeds that way. Whoa, sorry. It's not going to focus now. There you go. So I add that. Anyway. Oh, even this one's mouldy. So I guess I have to double check them. So this is an orangey one. So that one's not going in either, having said that those are alright. So this one's probably no good either. but I will go through them. That's what I'm going to do, is if I find any mould, they're not going in my pot. This is all ones that were fine. And some of the black isn't necessarily bad. So this one's pretty dark, but it's fine. Everything inside is okay. But anyway, so it pays to go through them. I don't think you'd want to put a chance of putting mouldy in with your milled peppers, if you want to keep them anyway. So I'll be back when I'm ready to mill. I'm going to do a bit more sorting. So you don't need the scissors. You just can. I'm just getting rid of some of the seeds up here because I don't like the look of them. If the seeds are nice and yellow, like those are there, then they're fine. But there was one or two where you can see the odd one is mouldy. There's one right there, another one there. So some of them have mouldy seeds in, even though the outsides look good. So you kind of got to break them up and check to see what the pith that holds the seeds is like. And if it's got, you can just break it down to its shell. So you can actually split these open like a bean. And if there's anything that you don't like the look of, you can remove it. There. That pith looks a little bit suspect to me, but anyway, some people might put that in, but I'm not going to. And there was some little black bits and stuff in some of these, so this is the best of it. So that's what I'm going to grind up, which probably won't give me a lot, but it seems as though the Nardellos seem to preserve the best. I've had the least amount of mould on them than I did on any, but I didn't have very many. These were nearly all Courbaceys, and nearly all the Courbaceys, even though they look good outside, had some mould inside. They look perfect outside, but so well, there you go. That's the comparison. That's the good, and that's what's bad. And then these were just absolutely no good. Some of these were really mouldy, and the outsides were blackened, so you got to go through them and be as fussy as you like, I guess. So I will grind these. Be back in a minute. Hi, back again. I'm going to grind these in the coffee mill so I can get the lid on. So I'll stand back a little bit so you don't get blasted with the noise. Yeah, that's pretty fine. Probably finer than I needed to do it. So I only need to go half that number of pulses by the look of it. Anyway, so that gives you an idea. So probably only need about 4 or 5 pulses. I'll try that next time. There we go. There's the final. That was about 6 pulses. So with the seeds in it, it keeps it a little bit coarser. So anyway, where are we at? Whether I can pour this. Whoa, not with that hand. Anyway, you get the picture. I will show you the finished amount. There we go, there's the completed project. So about 30 peppers, mostly kobashi, and I have about just over half. I would say just over half, and there was a little tiny bit still left in there from before. And this is a red pepper. This is roasted garlic and red peppers. I just washed it out when it was empty and reused it. And the first batch I made, it's lasted me from the summer till now. So this is the second drying batch. Anyway, definitely got to watch out for the mould inside. They look good, some of them outside, but once you split them open, you got to be careful. But it smells good, smells like pepper. Just doesn't have the bite. It's sweet pepper. Anyway, thanks for watching.